As you have noticed in the channel description, this channel is currently focused on StarCraft one-on-one competitive play. I'll begin with the most basic game setup, covering introductions to units, buildings, as well as more advanced strategies, macro for different races, everything you need to know. And I can assure you, this won't be generalizations, but will delve into specific matchups to provide content that truly helps you. Therefore, this will undoubtedly be a long-term project. Hopefully, with the help of this channel, even novice players can progress all the way to S rank on the ladder. The content schedule is tentatively divided into these 5 categories: the basics, macro and common openers, macro, tactics and strategy, main games and mentality. I'll explain each one in detail below. The first section, the basics, covers all aspects of the game itself. First, for new players, I'll explain the UI and options of the game. Maybe some of them are often seen by veteran players, but remain unfamiliar. Second, I'll cover all units, buildings, and spells for each race in the game. I'll cover lesser-known facts in as much detail as possible, such as whether the Plague of a Defender is effective against the interceptors of a carrier. Next, I'll cover hotkeys and game mechanics, including how to use group controls, how to add or subtract units in a group, what the LT does, how many workers are needed for a mining, how damages are calculated, and so on. The second section is a more advanced topic, macro and common openers. Zerg has distinct differences from the other 2 races in macro. Therefore, I will introduce their general macro philosophies. Next, I will introduce the most common openers for each matchup, and how to adapt the build orders based on the situation. The third section, macro. Here, group controls and location sequence are not about how to execute them specifically. Those are already covered in the basic section above. Rather, they are about organizing and allocating groups and locations. I'll talk about my top recommendations for each matchup. Other topics such as mass army controls, control group limit issues, unit compositions, Mutalisk and Corsair macros against scourges, multitask, attention management, those are all parts of macro. The fourth section is about something many advanced players overlook, and a common misconception for novice players. The importance of tactics in professional competitions cannot be overstated, and is often mentioned in player interviews. I'll gradually introduce common tactical variations and how to use scouting information to respond. For most players, main games in the 5th section are not major concerns. They are something only programmers who understand their opponents consider. Ordinary ranked players, even those at S rank, rarely consider this. Finally and crucially, mentality. While it won't directly improve your competitive level, it profoundly impacts your pace of improvement. This is crucial why so many players never progress beyond the beginner stage. To cater to viewers of different stages and races, and for everyone's viewing experience, I don't plan to update in the exact order described above. Instead, I'll jump between different categories. For example, after introducing the basics of workers of 3 races, I'll move on to mechanics of resource gathering, then highly advanced mining optimization techniques in early games. Of course, I also occasionally update on other interesting StarCraft-related topics as appropriate. That's all for this episode. Thank you.